Hello guys, I want to show you my preparation for the new batch of birds that I am expecting. That is the Christmas batch. Okay, so I've done some renovation on my farm. I've erected some new structures and I would like to share that with you guys, and you are going to learn from it, so just stick around and watch till the end. Okay, so the last time I went home for vacation, there were a lot of things I do not like on the farm, like for example where they stay to mix feed for the birds. You know, I told you guys I've started preparing feeds for my bird, so where they stay to mix the feed is not really a very clean area. I don't find it hygienic at all, so I have to stop that operation and I have to ask them to sell all the birds that were remaining on the farm. Even though they were not old enough for sale, I have to sell them to people that wish to buy them like that. So I have to do a lot of renovation. Then the place I use for brooding, the area you are seeing now, I use it for brooding. It was leaking a lot of areas, so I had to de-roof everything completely and erected a new roof. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave me a like, and if you want me to show you how to make feed in my next video, leave that in the comment section. I'm going to show you guys how to make feed. Okay, so let's start from here. This is the area where they make the feed. Okay, you can see the machine they use for crushing the corn and the roasted soya beans, and that is the drum mixer that they use to mix the feed, right? So okay, this is the crushing machine. This is the crushing machine for crushing the maize. You can see the environment, you can see the floor. It's having this greenish material. This is spirogera. You can see the wall. Okay, so it's not really a hygienic place for making feed. Even though it's going to be given to birds, at least it needs to be clean. So I don't like the area where they are doing this. You can see the structure that they use just to protect themselves from sunlight, and when it's raining they don't do anything in that area. Now when I went, I asked them to mix feed, formulate feed in my presence, so I can see how the process is being done. So now they are scaling the crushed maize that they are going to use for the feed, and you can see that there are other materials lying on the ground there. You can see the process is not very clean the way I want it to be. So this is a drum mixer. They are mixing the feed. They've added all the ingredients, and also they've added all the micro ingredients, the major ingredients and the micro ingredients. So they are mixing them now, and after mixing they are going to pelletize it, right? So this pelletizing machine, I got it when I was in Nigeria. I ordered it while here in the Middle East, and it took them 2 months to ship it to me. I ordered it from Alibaba, so luckily it came when I was in Nigeria, so I had to go and pick it up myself and have to be there to witness how it operates, right? So it's a very good machine. If you want to formulate feed on your farm for broilers, I think it's better you get this machine. Okay, it's going to help, because initially I feed them with mash, but the mash, they don't actually eat it much, so they don't get the right amount of feed that they're supposed to eat, because they keep on moving their head up and down several times to eat the mash. So it's stressful for them. But if you get these pellets, just a small pick, their crop will be full, right? So it saves them the stress of always eating every time. So I got this pelletizing machine and it has been very helpful. Okay, so you can see the space where everything is being done. You can see the ground, so it's not what I actually want it to be. So I have to stop all operations, sell all the birds, and start all over. Okay, so now this is the area that they are using to make the feed. Now this is how it is now. It's under construction now. You can see that the flooring is made, and I asked them to make this extra hard, that it has more cement in it, so that it will be able to carry the vibration of the machines, even though the machines are going to be put on a rubber material like tire, but at least let the ground be very strong. Okay, so they have to do this, and this is the structure from inside. You can see the roofing sheet I use as wall, and the new roofing sheet up. Okay, so I'm doing everything on this farm with temporary materials. All these things I'm going to remove them when I'm ready to use my land for building, right, and shift the farm to another place. In fact, I've started looking for a land that is far away, because this area now, people have started living here. So I'm looking for an area that is a bit far from residential area, maybe like 1 kilometer from residential area or 2 kilometers. So this is the structure now. It has been completed. Okay, so you can see this is where they are going to be formulating the feed, inside this place. So guys, you can see how clean it is, right? You can see that it is clean and well made. It is clean and well made. Look at that, is the tarpaulin on the ground, the tarpaulin that they used to cover the area before. Okay, so we are not using that tarpaulin again. And the next area is this area. They use this area to store sawdust, okay, bags of sawdust, and some other things, and it's not really clean. I also told them to evacuate everything here, so I had to use here to prepare a store for the feed. So after formulating the feed, they have to bring it here for storage, so I have to prepare here also for storing the feed. Okay, so this is the flooring. You can see that the floor has been made, the wall also has been plastered. You can see the floor. Then I didn't use roofing sheet here, I used tarpaulin. Okay, and I told them to make it in such a way that it will be rodent proof. Rodents cannot go in through anywhere. So after making the house, anywhere that they think rodent is going to come in through, they are going to cover it. Okay, so this is how it is finally, right? So this is going to be used as a warehouse, a storage area for the feed. Okay, they are going to put some woods on the ground before placing the feed on top, so that the cold ground will not allow the feed to become wet. Okay, so this is my feed storage area now. Then you can see the main building for the chicks. You can see the torn plastic sheet there. That torn plastic sheet was replaced with tarpaulin. Then you can see the ground, it's wet. That area used to be filled with water whenever it rains, so they had to fill that area with sand. They started the filling before I left Nigeria, so they filled the whole of that area with sand. Then you can see the main building. It's okay, you can see them filling the place with sand. I had to buy a trip of sand, this 30-ton trip of sand, and they filled the whole of that area. Okay, that area was actually filled before I left Nigeria. So this area used to be very wet and soaked with water. You can see the greenish wall there, right? Then this is inside the first cage where I use for brooding. You can see it's wet. If you look at the ground very well, you can see it's wet, and it's not good for the birds at all. Okay, and the roofs are leaking. Several places on the roof are leaking, so I had to remove all the roof. And change. You can see the ground is greenish, right? So I had to remove all the roof. This is the third room. Okay, so now the roof has been removed. So you can see by the side there is the big house. That one is okay, it's a new structure. It can carry 1,400 beds. Okay, now you can see the chicken nest that they used here is also rusted, so they have to change them too. You can see the separation, how I separated each cage from another. You can see the separation inside. I used plastic sheets to separate them. Okay, so they had to also replace some of the woods before laying the roofing sheets. Okay, so some of the wood need to be replaced. I got new wood. Now they've replaced the roofing sheet. As it is now, the roofing sheet has been replaced, right? So it's now good to go, but I have to still leave it for some time so that the wet ground will dry. In as much as water is not entering again, the ground is still wet. The last time I asked my manager, he said we should still leave it for some time, so the ground is still wet. And I'm not even in a rush to bring in beds, because I want my beds to be 8 weeks before, maybe 8 weeks when it's close to Christmas. Okay, so I just need to allow everything get dry first. So these are the new roofing sheets that I changed. You can see. So now the brooding area is good to go. Okay, the brooding area is good to go. So this is the the new house, the big cage. So after brooding, I will bring them here. Okay, so this place can carry 1,400 birds comfortably. You see, I demarcated the middle, but I'm going to remove the middle, that separation that is there. I'm going to remove it when I have full stock of birds. Okay, so this is the big house. It's okay. So guys, everything is set for the December batch. I have a new place for formulation of feed. I have a new place for storing of the feed, and the areas that are leaking in the brooder has been fixed. In fact, we got new roofing sheet, and the big house has also been fixed. So you can see my farm now. Everything is set for the Christmas sales. Okay guys, thank you for watching the video to the end, and if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel. Okay, and if you find my content helpful, give me a thumbs up, and my comment section is very interactive. Okay, so let's try to leave comments in the comment section. And as I said earlier, now I formulate feeds for my birds. So if you want me to show you how to formulate feed, then please leave that in the comment section and I will do that. Okay, now a lot of materials on the internet telling how to formulate feeds are not actually complete. I did a lot of research. Most videos on the internet will always tell you how to formulate feed using crude protein. Nobody talks about the metabolizable energy. In my course, I explained how to calculate the crude protein that is required and also the metabolizable energy that is also required, because you need to balance the protein and the energy content of the feed. Okay, so a lot of materials on the internet have scattered information, but in my course, I brought all the information together so that it will be easy for you. Now, the major aim of my course is to show you how to run a farm without your presence, so that you can have a free time for yourself, just like the way I am now in the Middle East, and my farm is running smoothly. I know there are a lot of courses out there, there are a lot of materials out there to show you how to run a broiler farm, but what I am trying to teach you now is how to put systems in place on your farm so that you have free time for yourself and do whatever you want to do with your time, instead of staying on the farm every day and going through that hustle. Okay, so that is what I try to teach you on the course. Okay, and any other thing that contains broiler farming is also in that course. So now a lot of people have requested for the course. Some have asked me to give them 100% discount, which I've done, while others I gave them 80% discount, right? The idea of this course is for you to benefit from it. So if you want this course, just email me, send me a WhatsApp message, okay, and I'm going to put you through. Let's negotiate on what you want, okay? And please, if you know you just want this for information, please don't email me, don't WhatsApp me. It's only those people that are serious, those people that are starting the business, okay, those people that have started already and wants to implement systems on their farm. I am not doing this for you to go and keep it as an information, right? So contact me, let's talk one-on-one, either via WhatsApp message or via email. Okay, so my details is in the description of this video, right? Then for those that have bought the course already, I'll be following you throughout all the steps. Okay, I am not leaving you alone. So whenever you have a problem with systems, I come into it so that I can explain to you further. The course is self-explanatory. That's why most of you have not contacted me yet. The course is self-explanatory, okay? But in case you come across any issue you want me to address, you can contact me, okay? As long as you've bought the course, then you have the access to contact me anytime you want. All right? Okay, so this is Oche from Global Farms. Peace. I'm out.